It is only when we truly know and understand we have limited time on earth, and we have no way of knowing when our time is up, that we will begin to live each day to the fullest, as if it were the only one we have. "20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. The purpose of life, after all, is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for a newer and richer experience. To those who stay put, the world is but an imaginary place. But to the movers, the makers, and the shakers, the world is all around, an endless invitation. So the only question left to ask yourself is, where should you go now?"
And another day. Welcome back, Global Master Trainer Ali Midawi, and I am so excited to spend yet again another day with you. How we have been working again. This is 4 weeks going on 5 on everything social media and business development, social media and recruiting, social media and attraction. And today, or this week rather, we focused everything on doing live videos. And I'm praying to God that you've taken advantage of the homework I've been giving you each and every single day, so you too can have the magic that you want to have of business growth and experience those milestones that I know for a fact you can achieve. Now, we've done all that, and I give you all that homework to get to this point right here today. And what we're referring to is how to convert your actual leads into business transactions. So first and foremost, welcome back. I am excited wherever you may be watching, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or any communities that we are broadcasting in privately as well. We are excited to have you in here. Let me say good morning to some of my happy, fantastic, incredible rock stars. Toya Johnson, the real star queen herself. What's going on, Pat? I'm glad to see you in here. Welcome. Hey, Stina, all the way from Stockholm, Sweden. Glad to have you in here. Michael Mefford from Skellefteå. I think I said it totally wrong, but also from Sweden. We're so glad to have you in here with us. Hey, Laurie. That's round 2 for you and I today. We've met earlier. Elizabeth Cousins, my Jersey cousin. You see that? Cousin. I like what we did there, right? Alicia Fudd, so glad to have you in here. Make sure you hit that share button. Make sure you tag someone who needs to hear this information. And definitely feel free to share this into the private messengers or your own communities as well. All right. If you are ready, let me know, because I certainly am. Today, we're going to take all the work that you've done all week, all those Facebook Lives, all those interactions, all the engagements you've created, all the messages you've had, and I'm going to work with you on exactly how to turn them into lead generation, into transactions, into money, because I do understand that you definitely, work hard, but it's got to release some results, right? Otherwise, what is the point? All right, here we go. So let's get into it. First things first, how do I convert a lead? So, all those live videos you've done all week long, and I'm hoping you actually did do them. You want to go back in the comments and in the likes of those lives that you already have done. And you want to make sure that you send a direct message to each one of those likes, those comments, and even the shares as well. And here's what you do. You send a direct message that simply says, "John Doe, I really just want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule for checking out my video or commenting or supporting or whatever the case may be." See, that initiates or takes the indirect dialogue, which is a comment, to a direct dialogue, which is now a messenger conversation. And from there, you're going from relationship building or pre-qualifying the individual to prospecting the individual. See, I'll reiterate it again. I talk to everyone, but I pre-qualify who I want to prospect. I don't talk to everybody about my business. And the reason that is I don't want to babysit or convince or have to make you feel like I'm selling you something. We are either on the same page or we are not. And I determine that conversation based on how ripened our conversation is. Remember the avocado effect that I was telling you? Doesn't matter how like good looking an avocado is, if it's not ripe, that knife is it's not going to be the pleasant experience, right? So you want to make sure that the avocado is perfectly ripened. That's how a relationship is going to operate. So go through the comments and make sure that you are just connecting and reaching out with every single individual. Here's the interesting thing. Some of those people are going to send you a message back that states something like, that was an amazing piece of content. It actually helped me out. That is a pre-qualifying answer that that person is in business or an entrepreneur of some sort. That's a perfect person for you to talk to about business, right? Or you'll have some people like, yeah, that was awesome. By the way, what do you do? Oh my goodness, the holy grail of all questions. They open the door so you can educate and showcase and teach exactly how to give them access, right? Or you're going to have the thumbs up. So when you get a thumbs up or you got it, or, like it comes across somewhat dismissive, they just are not ready. The relationship, the avocado is not ripened enough. Leave them just in a relationship building process. When the timing is right, you're going to come back. They're going to like something else. They're going to comment on something else. You come back and something is going to speak to them when the timing is definitely right? Once you have those pre-qualified prospecting conversations and the person shows an ounce of interest, here is what you do. Number one, do not fall into the commission breath. Don't start like, oh my God, this is the best company ever, the best opportunity ever, the best product ever, and the compensation plan is incredible, and we're on ground floor, and I can connect you, and I can do for you, and let me give you link, video. You ruined it. You're supposed to be the trailer. You're supposed to press play, not read the whole plot of the movie itself, right? So here's what I do. And this happened even today. Like, hey, what do you do, Ali? Well, I actually teach people how to make money leveraging a Facebook group. Simple. I don't have to talk about business or product or service or offer or coaching or, high-end stuff. I teach people how, like I'm doing with you right now. I teach people how to make money leveraging a Facebook group. How does it work? Well, let me add you to the group itself. I'll tag you in 1 or 2 videos, and then let's chat afterwards. Add, tag, chat. That chat is Messenger, right? ATM. I'm a ATM my way all the way to the bank. So add, tag, message is the only system that I personally use that has worked for me. I've been mentored. I've been trained. I've seen incredible top 100 earners around the world who only do ATM, and it works like a charm. It is duplicatable. It works fantastic. So do not fall into the trap of I have to start explaining the business to the masses. Just, hey, let me actually give you the access to it, and then tag them. Now, what do you say to follow up, right? Like when you come back to that individual. Here's, again, I'm going to share with you what I do. I tell that individual, and this is truthful. It's not like it's a strategic technique or, a conniving, sneaky way. No, it's the truth. So, hey, I'm so glad that you got access to the community. This is whether it's an hour later, a day later, whenever you come back to that person. I'd love nothing more but to connect you with some of the most successful individuals in the group so they can share with you some insights of how they are making money every single week with this group. Again, what am I doing? Just giving them access to that person who's making the money so they can tell them, here's what I've done, here's how I've done it, and here's what worked for me. See, that is an automatic 3-way call for those of you who are on direct sales, network marketing, and you need the support of the support team, right? The upline, the sponsor. So I cannot stress this enough. Here's what I do. Hey, let me just give you access to the group and you can see for yourself. I'm going to tag you in 1 or 2 videos, and then I come back afterwards, usually the next day. Hey, I'd love to connect you with some of the most successful people from the group so they can share with you their insight of how they actually are making money from this group. So I'm never the guy who's selling. I'm just connecting individuals, and someone else is educating on my behalf or on their behalf if they happen to be in my organization. And by default, what happens? I already taught. That person is trained. Now, here's what happens most of the time. That person will have certain questions such as, hey, so what am I supposed to do if I were to join you? Well, what did Ali do with you? Well, he added me in the group and like tagged me in 2 videos, and then he connected me with you. Can you do that? All day. Congratulations, you qualify for this business. See, it is the simplicity that makes somebody want to join you. It is not the compensation plan or the product. The compensation plan or the product is the menu, is what we're going to eat. But to get me inside the restaurant is the simple, hey, free parking, and the door is right in front of the car where you park. Simplicity, right? So stop overthinking your business and stop thinking that I have to know everything about my product and my service and my compensation plan, and I have to explain everything about everything to everyone. Nope. Hey, I found a group that 6,000 plus individuals are leveraging to make money from Facebook. I thought about you. That person is going to say, oh, that sounds cool. Yeah. How do I learn about it? Well, let me actually just add you in the group itself, and I'm going to tag you in 1 or 2 videos, and let's chat afterwards. The chat afterwards is, hey, I'd love to connect you with some of the most successful people in that group who are actually making money from it every single week, just so they can give you their insight. It is a natural, organic, human to human conversation. There is no business technique or strategy there. That person is either going to connect or they're not. Not everybody's going to want to, learn or already, or the timing is right. Sometimes you're still going to get people who are not going to respond. But I can promise you and give you my word on this. You will have more exposure. You will have more engagement. You will have more prospects saying, yes, I'm open to taking a look, which means what? You'll have more opportunities to build your business and bring more people to your organization. So do not complicate it. Keep it extremely simple. Now, that individual, whomever is going to give them their insight, they'll give them a call to action. They'll invite them to a webinar. They'll give them a website. Whatever the appropriate step is, it'll be handled. But I, myself, Ali, or you yourself, the person that's watching this video, get yourself out of the equation. Get yourself out of your own ego. Stop trying to be the main mentor trainer in the show. I've listen, folks, I've done about $2 billion in sales with different companies over the last 14 years. Been very, very blessed for myself. But anyone who asks me, what do you do? I don't say what I do. I don't, because I don't want to rob you from a McDonald's mentality. What a McDonald's mentality is you're expecting instant responses for an instant decision for an instant result. That is horrible. That's what marketing has done to us all. That's what social media and digital marketing is doing to us all. It's turning us into, oh yeah, just a funnel, just a page, just a Chrome extension, and my business is automatically built. That is not necessarily true. If you've built your influence and you already established the multiple 6 and 7 figures and you have influence, I can get people with a website. It works for me, but it is not duplicatable if I'm building an organization. If I'm building a team, it will not duplicate, because that person who just started, doesn't matter how beautiful and pretty that funnel is, they have zero influence. They have zero credibility. They have zero track record. They have zero longevity. So that's why it will not duplicate. So get yourself out of the way. Remove that ego, as Dr. Stan Harris, aka Dr. Breakthrough, has taught me. Ego stands for edging greatness out, or edging God out. So stop edging your greatness out just because you want to teach and you want to be the main show. Let the person get exposed the proper, simple way. And afterwards, when they're in your business, well, congratulations. You can be the show every single day and invest time, energy, and resources on them all day, every day. I hope that makes sense. All right. Now, in the beginning, you simply are to just connect that prospect or the lead to the group, tag them, and let someone else do the work. Eventually, as the business is going to duplicate, as organizations are going to grow, guess what? You're going to end up being the main person that people are going to message with. Hey, this is John Doe. He's one of the most successful people in this group, and he's doing such and such and such. Or this is Jane Doe, and she's doing such and such and such, and so on and so forth. So eventually, you'll be the main act. I promise you this. At first, you're going to find yourself doing a whole lot of prospecting, a whole lot of adding, a whole lot of tagging, and not necessarily the biggest result right away, because you're building that track record and credibility. But if you follow what I'm telling you, the money will keep coming, the growth will keep coming, and by default, your rank advances, and ta-da, here comes influence, right? that eventually you're going to have so many people that are doing the same thing you're doing that you will literally be busy just with doing three-way messengers and three-way calls all day that you're probably not even going to have that much time for your own prospecting. That's a good problem to have. That means that your business is growing without you. Talk about automation. Oh, yeah. Organic, real duplication. And that obviously will make you the money that you want to have. Now, I remember yesterday there was a young lady by the name of Evangelina who asked in one of our private messenger group, what if I don't feel like it? Or what if I feel sick? Do I still have to, how do you deal with it? Well, here's the thing. When everything seems to be going against you, you got to remind yourself that this is the time that I got to push forward even a lot harder and a lot more. And here's why. See, a plane only flies when it's pushing against the wind. If it is not pushing against pressure, against something that is going to elevate, it will not elevate. It will not go up. It'll just stay down. So that is when your magic is shiny. Here is my recommendation to you. Do it anyways. Do it anyways. Let the world know, hey, I'm feeling horrible today, and I'm probably not going to spend the full 20 minutes with you, but I love you and respect you too much that I did not want to cancel. So I'm going to just give you 5 quick thingies, and I'm going to drop out of here, and I hope you don't get mad at me because I am exhausted. I am tired. I am this. I am that. Just be honest. Remember, this is a relationship you're building, not a TV show that you're, turning on and off. So you got to be real with your audience. If you don't feel like it, show up. Guys, I love you. I hope you don't get mad at me, but I'm having a horrible, horrible day. I am sick. I need to go lay down. But because I love you, I want to share with you 5 different things. Or, guys, I'm exhausted. I'm a little bit sick, so I'm going to take it off. But I got somebody that's going to take over for me today. Let me introduce you to my business partner who's going to teach today, edify someone else, and give someone else the time slot so they can train and teach. So there are different ways. Just do not cancel on your audience because they will definitely cancel on you next time. Remember that, and this is so true. Most of the time we operate on emotions. You and I operate we are emotional human beings. If you get to control your emotional intelligence or EQ, what's going to end up happening, you'll find yourself just growing with the motion, doing the right activities, and not necessarily caught up in the emotion that is behind it. Let me explain. I had a call this morning with my accountability partner and one of them at least, and a mentor and a colleague of mine, and we're talking about certain things that they were just driving me crazy, right? Like we're not executing right in certain areas, and we got to do better, and we got to make some decisions, like internally for our company, right? And it doesn't matter how much I was venting. The goal in that 10 minutes was, let's come up with some action steps, and we did. And we said, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do it. And we move forward. We didn't allow the emotion of the conversation stall or stop us from acting forward or moving forward. So you got to focus on the motion, not the emotion. And here's the thing. I said it to you. This is going to be the 4th day in a row that I'm going to say it to you again. Do it anyway. You got to do it again and again and again and again and again. It's going to bother you. It's going to hurt you. It's going to make you upset. Adversity is the biggest deposit in your bank account. Somebody write this down. Adversity is the biggest deposit in your bank account. Without adversity, you will never be successful. This is why I welcome it with open arms. Come to Papa. Give me the love. I want all the adversity that I can get from you every single day because it only makes me better. I call it a character building day, not a bad day. There are no problems. There are only solutions. There is no happiness without solving problems. This is why I welcome problems. Think about it. When you fix a problem, what ends up happening? You feel so good. You feel so happy. Life will be boring if you are just on the same routines, the same trajectory. So welcome adversity and do it anyways. I'm gonna give you some ninja bonuses for you that I think will be very, very relevant. So you know how you have a cover image? How would you like to turn that into a cover video. Now, this one I'm sharing with you right now is for your profile and for your business page as well. You can do that. So why would you want to do that? You can showcase a little bit of a lifestyle in your actual cover image if you want to with video. So it could be just an introduction video, or, you know, it could be just something that you're excited about. Just don't make it a presentation. That'll be really, really weird. So profile image, you can do that as well. And you can only do it from computer. You can't do it from your cell phone. So in the cover image on the corner, it says edit, click that little pencil, and then you can choose an actual video from your computer that you can upload, and then it just keeps going on a loop over and over and over. And somebody clicks on it, they can actually hear what you are saying as well. And I think it's relevant to do that at times, to kind of showcase a different side of you. Another ninja bonus when it comes to profile images, cover images specifically, make sure that you update them at least once a month. See, Facebook changes things every single month. I don't know if you know this, but every time there's a new button, there's a new, layout, they change stuff left and right every now and then. That's to keep you engaged and excited as if it's a brand new car, right? Like every time we get something new, it's like you go to the same restaurant and there's a new menu implementation. They have a new special, right? There's two reasons, by the way, restaurants do specials. Number one is to keep you excited and coming back for something exciting and new for a special price, or they ordered way too much fish and it's going to go bad. So they need to sell as much of it as possible. Anyway, so make sure that you are giving something special to your viewers or your audience so they can engage with you more often. This is why I always change my profile images every single 30 days, at least, and cover image as well. So last but not least, make sure that you upgrade yourself today. Here's what I mean. Get yourself a tripod. Stop walking with the phone, get yourself a tripod. Stop putting the phone down where you're looking down at people. Get a tripod where the phone is in front of you or the computer lens is in front of you. So you're actually creating eye contact and real engagement, not in a sense of, just don't just be another person with a cell phone, right? Make sure that you upgrade. So get a tripod, get yourself a lavalier microphone. You don't have to get a high-end mic, but just get a lavalier microphone that you can connect directly so you can enhance your audio. There are microphones like literally less than $10 on Amazon right now. Just look for a lav mic for a cell phone. Make sure that you specifically write the cell phone that you have, because the jacks are different. Make sure you get yourself a light, whether it's a ring light, whether it's a full studio light, or you can get yourself literally, there's this small clip-on ring lights that you clip on right on your phone, and ta-da, you have a little bit of light. So you can advance grow for less than $20 today, or $25. You can get a tripod, you can get a little light, and you can get a microphone. So you are upgrading your view, because when you upgrade, you create more engagement, you create better quality. And when there's quality, guess what? Facebook or all the different platforms, because they know this is quality content, more people will stick around to watch it, which means they'll see more of our ads. So upgrade yourself and Facebook will do you a solid favor. Now, I think I've given you a whole lot. I got a gift for each and every one of you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to do a recap. Tomorrow's Friday, right? So we're going to do a recap, but then I have a list of, I think, like 100 titles and headlines, like 50 to 100, somewhere around there. And I'm going to make it available to you. I just got to finalize it and make it look pretty. And when you come back and meet with me tomorrow at the end, I'm going to tell you how you can get it. There is no opt-in, no email. I'm going to give it to you as a gift, and you just go ahead and grab it. But just give me until tomorrow, because I'm finalizing it. And these are titles that'll inspire you to create content on a Facebook Live. Let me read a few of them, shall I? Just to kind of tease you a little bit. Where to find people to talk to. 3 effective questions to ask people. Why should you want to be consistent? Excuse me. So these headlines are, again, like bulletproof. And they are bullseye every single time to get you the right engagement and the right curiosity itself. So that'll be my gift from me to you tomorrow, showing up at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those of you who want to learn a little bit more about my entrepreneurial community and how we are working with individuals, make money, leveraging a Facebook group, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, see, call to action. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing a full live broadcast showcasing our entrepreneurial platform itself and all of the tools and the resources, and literally how we are creating the greatest entrepreneurial community in the world, where we help individuals either start, grow, or scale a business. Plus, there's a turnkey operation if you too want to mentor other individuals at a low cost. So we are excited. That's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tag the person that you have given access to this video, or you can just message them, or you can just go ahead and register in discoveryep.com. That is discoveryep.com. And you too can learn exactly how we leverage our entrepreneurial community to do what we do every single day. So I thank you and I appreciate you. And until next time, peace out, everybody. I'll see you then.